Hey, Garen here, and I just got in the Belife Cordless vacuum cleaner, so I thought I would do a quick unboxing for you and show you what all is included and how this thing comes packaged up. So let's break the seals here and get into it. Looks like we got a couple little stickers here to cut through. Pretty easy. Open it here. Oh, okay. So we got some... What's going on here? Alright, let's say we got some attachments to pull out here first. Looks like a focused nozzle. Just want to come out. Here we go. It just looks like a different attachment. Set these aside. Just want to come out here. Okay, and then that looks like the retractable arm, I think, for the unit itself. And I guess we're going to pull out this inner packaging. Got some instructions and things. We'll set those aside. Here we go. All right, set the box aside, and looks like we got a power cord here. Cool. So, crack this open, and looks like we got the goods in here. Okay. So looks like everything came pretty well packaged. Everything is kind of in a customized spot in here. Here's the vacuum head wrapped up. Let's take a look at this. So you can see we got the articulating wheel here. Looks like a protective film over the plastic here. Pull that off later. And some bristles on the rotating head. It's interesting. So some of them are kind of firm, and then some of them are kind of soft and fluffy. So it looks like you get a little bit of a variance in probably sweeping capability here between the two. And looks like... yeah, some rolling wheels. I mean, it's kind of cool having the window up here, so you can actually see what you're doing, and probably see the dirt and everything get pulled in there. Is my guess. Let's keep going. Looks like a little brush and a little cleaning tool. I'm guessing. Oh, and like looks like a little kind of zipper knife on here, so that I imagine if you get hair or anything caught up inside the wheel, you can probably cut that, remove it, and then dust off any debris you may have in the way. Oh, this feels like a battery here. Yeah, so this is gonna be the battery for the unit. Feels nice and heavy, good quality battery, I think. And then here's the actual dust bin itself. Open this up here. Set that packaging aside. Yeah, well, this thing feels like some kind of like sci-fi laser weapon here. Look at that. Okay, so that's how. So there's a release mechanism here to dump the bin. Looks like, and works pretty good. And then we got a trigger here that I imagine once I've got the battery snapped in here, this is going to be what actually makes the unit run. And and then looks like our touch controls are on the back here. So again, once that battery's in there, should be able to get control over different functions of the unit. Feels pretty good in the hand though. This has a good I feel like I can vacuum with this without much strain or problem. It's kind of got an ergonomic grip to it. So let's set that aside. What's the last thing? Oh, and then looks like the battery charger is included here. I assume, is that a oh no, it's probably a dock port. So this will actually be what you use to mount this to a wall and slot that into to keep that stored up out of the way. Looks like there's some screws and stuff. Yeah, so probably some mounting hardware for this. Let's take a look here. Let's pull this arm out. So I'm guessing assembly should be pretty straightforward and pretty simple. I'm guessing that this probably goes... Okay, so there's a couple of contacts here, some metal contacts on this and on here. I'm guessing that's gonna slide in. Snaps in just like that. So now we've got that unit together. This is gonna be the retractable arm. Yeah, so there's a little switch mechanism on the back here. This is locked up. But you can depress this to open it and close it, or rather to retract it or expand it. So I'm going to keep that closed just for this purpose. And then I bet you this goes in just like this. So assembly is super simple, very, very easy. And then let's check I'm going to keep everything on camera here. This is getting kind of large. Then the battery. How does this want to slot? Oh, I see. So there's a rail system, it looks like. Slots in, boom. Now we got our battery in it. Oh yeah. And that starts working immediately. So awesome. All right, so the battery came with the charge on it, and all I had to do was pop it in there, assemble about 3 different parts together, pop that battery in. Man, that was really easy to put together. I'll have to figure out exactly how to use some of these attachments and everything, see how they go on here. But overall, very simple unit, very well packaged together. Looks like they give you everything you need, charger, battery, and then just a few parts to put together. And yeah, very simple and straightforward. So I'm excited to get this thing rocking, and then I'll put together a demo video later once I've used this for a little bit, and I'll show you kind of how it works on it, and give you my overall thoughts when I've used it a little bit.